Hi guys, today we're gonna do something that I have been wanting to do for such a long time, ever since I got these shadows. If you watched the video that I did the other day, I will link that up in the corner, where I tried out a couple of these shadows along with the new Alter Ego palette. You know how excited I am for these because I got a package from the Pastel Roses UK. If you missed my first swatch party video, I will also link that up in the corner, but I was so blown away by their shadows, and from the looks of these, and from touching a couple of them and seeing what they're all about, these are going to be absolutely amazing. And I feel like this is one of those brands that is very, very quickly becoming one of my favorites, especially for single shadows. So we're gonna swatch these. We're just gonna have a good old time. I'm gonna do a quick look at the end, but most of this video is probably going to be a swatch party. So I think we're just gonna go into it. When they did send me the package, they came packaged in like little bundles, and I didn't realize until the end that the bundles themselves had a little note on them that said what kind of formula they were. So I didn't see the notes until I've taken them all out and like they were all spread apart. So I don't know which of these kind of belong to the same formula, if that makes any sense. So we're just gonna see if we can figure it out as we go. I know there are some multi-chromes in here. I know there's some duochromes. Yeah, we're just gonna swatch these and see what happens. So I'm just gonna go from the top, I guess, and I will let you know which ones these are. These look so beautiful, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited, and I cannot wait to put one of these on my eyes as well. I have already used one of them. I'll show you a picture of that after we're done swatching them, but I just couldn't help myself. So we're just gonna go straight in. We're gonna start swatching. I'm probably gonna have to do it in 2 bunches because there are like 35 shadows or something like that. I'm not gonna fit all of those on my arm, so I'll probably do it in 2. So we're gonna start with this one. This one is called Rainbow, and it doesn't say anywhere on it what kind of formula it is, but I'm gonna guess that this is, wow, that's so pretty. Oh my god. This is a pink, blue, green, pastel multichrome, I would call it. I don't know if that is correct. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm going to be probably saying that a lot. Oh my god, the shift from the side. This is definitely a pastel multichrome. Like that is so, it's so light looking at it from the side, but then it's a very, very bright pink. Like you can see right now, this is beautiful. Okay, we're off to a very good start. Next up, we're gonna do a shade here called Crystal Ball, which is a darker purple, which I'm sure also has, oh, these are so pretty. This definitely has a shift to it as well. I'm gonna try to do these kind of close to each other so that I have room for as many as possible here. The shift in this one is not as strong. I'm seeing a little bit of blue in it, but it's not as strong as the first one for sure, but it's still a beautiful metallic color. And I tried to kind of bundle some of the similar colors together just so we can see like how big of a difference there are in them. This is the shade called Marshmallow. This one is a little bit drier than the other 2. This is also a multi-chrome, I'm pretty sure. This has a very strong green, gold, pink shift to it. That is really, really cool. That does not swatch very good at all. It's almost like it doesn't want to get off my finger. Like it sticks to my finger, but it doesn't want to stick to my arm, if that makes sense. I feel like with the glitter primer though, this is going to be absolutely stunning. I can see a very, very, very strong green shift when I look at it from the side. I really only see like green and gold, but looking straight ahead, like you can see it now, all I can see is just pink. Like I'm gonna try to show you guys the shifts in these when we're done. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to in any way like this because it's just really hard to show these kind of colors, but I'm gonna try to at least show you the shifts afterwards. So next up we have what probably looks to be another multichrome. This one is called Rosette. Wow, this has such a strong green shift to it. Let me see if I can show you. Like, do you see the green? You can probably see it from the side here. It definitely is not pink anymore when I look at it from the side. It's a very strong shift. This reminds me a lot of one of the, wow, Cleona multichromes, which I'm sure. Okay, so this is a black base one. Yeah, that's swatched so much better too. It has a very, very strong black base underneath. This is such a grungy multichrome. I love it. It's orange to green, a little bit of like champagne in there. Super beautiful. Next up we have a shadow that basically just looks pink, and from the side I see a little bit of gold in it. So we're gonna see, oh, the best either, but again with a glitter primer it's going to be beautiful because it's going to stick to the eye a lot better than an unprimed arm. That is also very pretty, a lot more subtle than some of these other ones, but I feel like it's nice to have a variety of, you know, not formulas and multichromes, but like intensity, because not everybody wants to have something like this with a black base that's like really, really intense and sort of hard to wear. So having something like this with a shift to it would pair beautifully with some neutrals if you're into some softer looks. Next up we have the shade called Galaxy Dust, which looks absolutely stunning. This looks to be a it's so hard for me to explain. It's like a light blue lavender turquoise. Let me see if I can see the shift. Oh yeah, I definitely see the shift a lot better on the arm. That is also so pretty. Like, you really need to experience these kind of colors in real life to like see what the shifts are really all about, because it's so hard. I know I keep saying it to like show it in this lighting, but looking at, when I look at the side of my arm, like these colors look so different than they do just looking straight on. But like when I flip my arm, you guys can't really see that, and it's probably because I get a different lighting like coming in from this direction, but these are so cool. This shade here is called Electra, and this looks to be a coral of some sort. Again, looks so metallic on the finger. I feel like this one also probably will not swatch the best, because some of them just feel a little bit hard pressed into the pan, which there's nothing wrong with as long as they pick up on a brush. But that is also really pretty. That's almost a neon coral. I guess that's how I would explain that. That's beautiful. I don't see much of a shift in it, but the intensity of the color and the color itself is very unique to my collection. The last of the purples, this one is going to be the shade called Sugar Plum. This one feels very soft and looks extremely metallic. I'm gonna swatch that right here. Yeah, that's really pretty as well. These two look kind of similar, like the way that you're looking at them, but from the side, this one has a very strong blue shift and this one has a very strong pink shift. So this is like a pinky purple. Really pretty. Moving on, we're gonna do a green here, which probably doesn't belong with the rest of these colors that I have, but this is what we're doing. This I think I swatched in the other video, or at least I touched it. This is the shade called Callisto, and I'm pretty sure this is just a metallic, sort of grungy green here. Yeah, that one doesn't really have much of a shift to it, but it's a very cool color. I don't feel like I have a lot of these very grungy shimmers. I have a lot of grungy mattes, but not so much shimmers, and I'm kind of here for it. I think that's very fun. Oh, the shade I'm so excited for, this one is called California, and it looks in the pan to just be an orange, but I'm guessing there's going to be way more to it than just an orange. This has a, is it a green shift? Is that what I'm seeing? Let's kind of swatch it out and see from the side here. It's more like a greeny gold shift with an orange base. Really interesting color, and I love just how sparkly and metallic that is. That would look so good on the eyes. I think the next one here might be another multichrome. This looks to be one of the black base ones, but I could be wrong about that. This one is called Fox. Feels very smooth and soft. Beautiful orange. I think maybe I used a little bit of this in the video that I did. Is this the one that I think I did use a little bit of this, and this was very pretty. Like I said, not much of a shift to it that I can see anyway, but it's a beautiful, very strong, dark metallic orange. Not something that I really feel like I have in my collection other than this one, so very happy to have this. Now, this is the shade that I've already used. I'll put up a picture on the screen so you can see it. This is the shade called Amber. I just did a super simple look with a orange in my crease and this all over my lid, and it was absolutely stunning, and it was so easy to do and so easy to wear. So it's basically just a, it's not a basic shimmer. It's not at all a basic shimmer. It's an orange with a bit of a green shift to it, but you couldn't really see the green shift when you were wearing it, or maybe some people could from the side, but I can definitely see it now on my arm when I have it all spread out. But that's a stunning orange if I've ever seen one. I definitely see a little bit of like green on the side here. That is beautiful. So we have a bit of a different color here. This looks very similar to one of the shades in the Break the Rules palette from It's Belle Cosmetics. This one is called Starlight. We're gonna see what this looks like. In the pan, it looks very kind of flaky, but touching it and like seeing it on my finger, it looks so insanely metallic. That looks so pretty. I'm seeing blue, I'm seeing a little bit of green from the front, I'm seeing purple. Yeah, let's go ahead and swatch this out. This is like one of my favorite kind of formulas. Even though sometimes they swatch that a little bit sheerly, but on top of a glitter primer, these are just insane. And I'm going to be using all of these with glitter primer because that is how I like to apply my shimmers. And I would highly recommend, if you're trying to really get your shimmer shadows to pop, using some kind of a glitter primer, or at least spraying your brush, makes the biggest difference. Like, I know some people are allergic to glitter primers and stuff, but spraying your brush, even just using some water after you pick up the shadow, like, just try it if you haven't already, because it just makes every shadow so much more intense. I mean, if that is what you are looking for, of course, but that is what I'm always looking for because I love that. Next shade we have here is called Lavender, which is a very fitting name, and that is so smooth. Holy wow. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Yes, this is also one of those, a little bit of a sheer formula, but like I said, with a glitter primer, this one is going to be, ooh, everything that I would ever want. I love these kind of formulas. I love them so much right now. Like, it's my favorite. Oh, if you're wondering about my nails, I'm probably going to get questions. These are from Dashing Diva. I always use their press-on nails. I think that they are amazing. I will link the ones that I'm wearing down below if I can find them. It's probably going to be an affiliate link because I do have an affiliate account with them because I love their stuff, even though I don't really talk about them that much. But if you're ever wondering what my nails are, they're always Dashing Divas and they're always press-ons because it's just absolutely perfect for me. Like, I love them so much. Next shade here, I'm gonna see if I can do two more, I guess, on this arm, and then I will show you the close-ups. This is the shade called Champagne, which again, very, very fitting name, but I feel like it's not going to be just a champagne. It's definitely going to be a little bit more exciting than that. Let's go ahead and swatch this out. Let's see, is there a shift in this? I'm almost seeing like a gray shift to it. I don't know if that's my eyes playing tricks on me, but it's almost like it has a bit of a grayish base. I don't know how I feel about that, but it would probably make for a really, really pretty inner corner highlight. Okay, let's do one more and then I will show you the close-ups of these. This is the shade that I used in my my other video and I absolutely loved it. This is called Spectrum and it's such a cool color. Like it switches to so many different colors. It's like an orange to purple to blue, which again, you're not going to be able to see just me swatching this out on my arm here, but just trust me when I say that this color is like insane. I was able to show the shift in my other video a little bit by using a mirror, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that in this one because like how do I do that? It would help to have a mirror to try at least. Can I try to kind of show? I'm not. Can you see anything here? You can probably see the mess in my background instead. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is really. Yeah, I'm sort of failing here. Hey, I'm trying. Let me show you the close-ups of these just so we can get a little bit of a better idea of what they look like at least. Okay, let's go ahead and do the last two rows. So we have the greens left and we have a blue and some yellows. Can't wait to swatch these. I feel like these are gonna be my favorites because you guys know I love greens and blues. They are, they're everything. So this shade is called Helix. I'm pretty sure this is very, very soft. Wow, that is so metallic. This is I think it's a multi-chrome as well. It's a green, blue, slightly purple, maybe a little bit of purple, with a black base. I think that is very, very pretty. Ooh, that looks so green, but in the pan it looks very blue. Like, can you see when I like flip this, just how it switches? I love multi-chromes, they're so fun. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm seeing a very, very strong blue shift on the side here, and then I mostly see green, and I think you mostly see green as well, but it has a very strong, can you see? I think you can see it a little bit right here. It has a very strong blue shift to it. Next shade looks to be a green to turquoise. This one is called Nymph. I'm gonna see, that also looks so metallic. Oh, shadows like these just make me so excited. Yeah, that's beautiful. Both of these from the side just look blue, but from the front they look green. Are you able to see the shift in that? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, probably not enough. Again, like I said, you're just gonna have to trust me that these are absolutely insanely beautiful in real life. Next up is for sure a multi-chrome that I managed to dig my finger into the first time I opened it, but it's still in good condition, and that is all that matters. Look at how beautiful and dark that is. This one is called Merope, like M-E-R-O-P-E. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it's a kind of a cool name. Look at how metallic that is from just one swipe. It has a very, very strong purple shift to it from the side. Definitely a multi-chrome with a black base. Oh, maybe I'll use this one today. Maybe I'll use like all of these three. That would probably be a lot in one look, but it would also look so pretty. Next shade I think might just be a duochrome, only a duochrome. This one is called, I need to have it the right way. This one is called Moonspell, and to me it looks like a, oh, that's very dry and very gritty. It is a brownish, bluish, brownish, bluish multi-chrome. I don't know, duochrome. We'll see. Okay, so it's one of those. Yeah, it doesn't swatch the best. It's very, very dry. How many times can I say very this video? This one is not my favorite. I feel like on the eyes it would probably look a little bit better, but it's very dry and crumbly on my finger. But it is a very, very pretty, very, very pretty color. Oh my god, I need to find something else to say because I cannot keep saying very in every single sentence that I say. Okay, next shade is called Periot, and this one is also a little bit on the gritty side. We're gonna see it's not as gritty and dry as the one above. This reminds me a lot of that kind of grungy green that we swatched earlier in the video, but this one has more of a lighter, like yellowy shift to it. Not sure if you can see that. Like the base pigment of this is a lot darker, and then it has like lighter shimmers in it. That's very cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. I don't think I have anything else like this in my collection. The next two shades look absolutely stunning because they are very bright greens. This one is called Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I want to go back. I've been twice and it is like my favorite place on earth. It's just such a gorgeous place. And this shade is also gorgeous. I'm not seeing much of a duochrome or anything like that, but it's a very, can I say something else? It's a really intense metallic green with a little bit of glitters in it and maybe a little bit of yellow. Not much of a duochrome like I said, but I think that this is so pretty. The next one here is also a very bright green. Like I said, this one's called Kakapo. That's such a fun name. Let's see, is this anything? I'm really just seeing like two different shades of green, which I am not mad at. Maybe a little bit, like a slight hint of blue in it. Wow, look at how metallic those are. Aren't they beautiful? Ooh, I love this color story. I love green eyeshadows so much. I can't help it. Okay, the next one is one of the shades that I'm the most excited about because it just looks so intense in the pan. This one is called Barbados, and we're gonna see. Oh, that feels so, wow, that feels so nice. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Oh my god. Look at how pretty that is. This is a light blue to a dark purple duochrome. Oh, I love that. I love that. Was I even in frame? Probably not. I got so excited that I wasn't even in frame anymore. Maybe I need to use 2 of these on my eyes today. Maybe 3 of these. Maybe I need to use this one. We'll see. But it's definitely a very strong contender. Next shade is the last blue that we're going to swatch. This one is a lot lighter and it looks to have a bit of a pink to blue shift. This one is called Marooned, and we're gonna see what this one looks like. Also a little bit more of a flaky, gritty formula, but also a little bit smoother than some of these other ones. Oh, that is gonna look so good on the eyes. I already know it. Yeah, that is so cute. Ooh, I love this arm so much. I don't think I want to wash my arm after. I think I'm just gonna walk around like this the rest of the day and then get eyeshadow on absolutely everything, including Churro, my cat, but I'm sure he wouldn't care. Next up we have 3 yellows, so we're gonna start with this one. This one is called Pixy, and I think maybe I used this as my inner corner shade in my first look. This one has a little bit of a pink shift, not just a little bit, like a lot of a pink shift to it. Do you see that? I know my finger is a little bit stained, but it's just staining, don't you worry. Yeah, that is such a interesting color. Like it looks so much darker and like orange on my arm than it does in the pan. Like, can I show you both here? Yeah, like you see this here and then you look at the pan and you're like, that is not the same color at all, because this looks so much more yellow and this looks so much more orange. Oh, I love the magic of these. Next shade looks to be a very neon yellow. This one is called Citrus, and I love, ooh, let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's, ooh, ooh. This has a very strong green, like lime green shift. A yellow to a lime green with a little bit of orange in it. It's so unique. Maybe I need to use this one. Again, it looks so different than it does in the pan, doesn't it? I love that. Okay, last shade is the one that I used in my inner corner in my first look that I haven't really swatched out, but this one was perfect as an inner corner highlight. It's called Little Star. And we're gonna see if this one has a shift to it. Yeah, it has a little bit of a green shift to it, even though in the pan it looks more just like champagne. But it's definitely not just a champagne. That is also really, really pretty. I guess that looks more like the pan than some of these other ones, but that is really, really cute. So those were all of the shadows. I'm going to show you the close-ups of these as well, and then we're going to get into doing a look with it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick out some random mattes that I want to use, or some palettes I haven't used in a while, and then I will just speed it up, and I will also speed up the application of where I put on the shimmers, because I feel like this video was already probably 20 minutes. So I will come back when the look is done. You've already obviously seen the application by then. So yeah, let's go ahead and just talk a little bit after.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single. Oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are on the way. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, whoa. I got that good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me. Oh, whoa. And time after time, I am wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Oh, that smile makes me tripping out. I wanna dance with you tonight. Yeah, you close to me, feeling good. I believe I gotta have you in my life. You got that good, good vibe. I want to spend some time back here with you. Oh, I got this good old times. You want to spend some time back here with me.
Okay, so I went ahead and I finished off, and you can see my application with these shadows, and they are spectacular. They look so, I love the gradient between the blues and the greens and the yellow, and I think that they just look so metallic and so sparkly and so smooth, and everything that I love in a shimmer. I love these shadows so much. If you want to know what I did to finish off, I used a bit of this in my waterline. This is Ectoplasm from Lethal Cosmetics. It's one of the gel liners that was in the collaboration with Teresa is Dead, and I love this color. This is so cute, and I feel like it goes so well with this look as well. My lipstick today is from a new brand. They decided to send me a package. This is a brand called Base Blue. So they sent me a lipstick, which is really, really cool. I mean, look at this. Look at this container. And then inside is like a mini lipstick. And it's the cutest thing ever. This is a very extremely, trying not to say very, it's an extremely matte lipstick. And so far it feels very, very comfortable. It's in the shade On the Hill. And they also sent me a brush hair, which is like kind of cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it because it's very large. But you can take it apart, and inside you have like a little tiny brush, and this brush just feels absolutely perfect. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do something with this and then keep this. I don't know, but it's a cool idea, and I like it for like a travel brush. I think that these are they're clever and functional at the same time, and I appreciate that. But the size of this brush is just a little bit too, I mean, look, it's the size of my face. Like even for powder, this is too big for me. That's just personal preference though, but I did want to show it to you. They also sent me a sponge here, which I have tried one of them. They sent me 3. It's a nice sponge. I'm just not a sponge person, so I can't really give you more of a review than that. And they also sent me some lashes, which I haven't worn, but honestly, these look really nice. They look like a very nice size for my small eyes. And I think that they're not too long that they're going to overwhelm me, so maybe next time I do decide that I want to try to wear some lashes, I'll try these because I feel like they'd be very fitting for my eye shape. For my blush today, I'm wearing one that I actually got sent as a subscriber gift, and if you are the one that sent me this, thank you so much. I went to my P.O Box the other day. I did not know I had a package in there. I don't know how long this has been here, but this is from YSL. She messaged me on Instagram. Brush just fell out a very long time ago asking if I wanted this because it's orange and is not a color that she normally wears, and I said I would love that because it is beautiful. As you can see, it's such a pretty orange but still wearable, not too intense blush, and I think that this is stunning. Again, if you sent me this, let me know, send me a message. I totally forgot like who it was. It's been so long and my messages have just it's hard to keep up. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. This is awesome. And for my highlighter today, I'm actually using an eyeshadow. I'm using one of the Iridescent Chameleons from Terra Moons. If you want to see a video where I organize all of my single shadows, I will link that in the corner because it's pretty recent. And I really like the way that I did this with having all of the iridescent ones from all brands in one palette. This is, like I said, from Terra Moons. It's in the shade Phoenix. It's very similar to the Space Age highlighter from, no, that's not the name of it. The highlighter from Callisto is the multi-chrome. This eyeshadow is very, very similar to that, especially on the face. I feel like it works very well as a highlighter. And yeah, that's how I decided to finish off. I love these shadows so much, and I'm so excited that I have them. Thank you, Pastel Roses, for sending me all of these. I'm so grateful. It's been so much fun to play with these, not only swatch them, but I really feel like I'll be getting a ton of use out of these because they are stunning shadows, and there are so many more that I want to test out and put on my eyes because these are just, they're a gem. If you guys want to support a small indie brand, they are based in the UK. Maybe if you're in the UK and shipping to the States is too expensive, or no, shipping from the States is too expensive, maybe check out this brand because they might be right up your alley. That's gonna be it for today. If you want to see some more single shadow videos that I have plenty of, I will put my playlist up on the screen. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.